Have you forgiven your mother for the things she did wrong while raising you?
Bro, what? Man, my mom don't need to be forgiven for anything, but yes, she's
an angel.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
An angel.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
And so she was perfect in the way she raised you?
I mean, there's no such thing as perfect, but my mom she's a beast. She did a very good job given the circumstances she was given.
And have you forgiven her for the little mistakes she made with you?
Even if
she had not did or said or tried to control, or any little thing, have you forgiven her for those things?
Even if there's something I'm not aware that I haven't forgiven her for, I will forgive her right now, because it's like, it's just, no, my mom is good. She didn't do anything wrong.
And so she made no mistakes with you while raising you. Everything she did was perfect.
She could have. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, absolutely she has, but nothing. There's nothing that she's done that has impacted me, negatively to this point. Like, I came out, I'm good. You know what I mean? So,
why do you think your father has such a hard time dealing with her?
I don't know. I don't.
Have you ever asked him?
I don't.
Mothers tend to put on one front with the kids, but she's held to deal with the husband.
But they've been divorced for like damn near 20 years now.
Right.
I mean, they don't.
Have you ever asked him why? What was it about her that made?
It would be like personal information that took place between those two. That's like, it shouldn't be any of my business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it hasn't. That conversation would just be weird to tell. Like why I'm going to talk to you about the ongoings between you and your woman as a son. Like, nah, I would never, overstep. You know what I mean? But
what do you think would happen if you went to your mother, you thought about some stuff she would irritate you with? You know how women like to control and dominate and try to live through you. What would you think would happen if you went to her? I realized that you were a little control in there. You smother me a little bit. I'm just throwing out examples.
Yeah.
And I realized that made me a little angry at you, and I'm sorry for resenting you for that.
To my mother?
Uh-huh. What do you think she would do?
She'd be like, what the hell you talking about? Like, does it make any, you bump your head, baby? Like, what you talking about? That would be something like that, because...
She wouldn't admit that she was wrong?
Nah, because it wouldn't make any sense. Like, and then my mom admits all the faults. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing perfect in relationships, and she's the first to say, I'm not perfect, there's stuff I could have done better, but big picture, like, she did the best she could given the circumstances, and I can't blame her for anything she may have done incorrectly. You know what I mean? Like, but that conversation of me coming to her, like, you could have overstepped it. Now, my mom is like the most giving person ever. Like, she will give you her backbone if she could. Like, that's just how she is. So her overstepping or overpowering me or smothering me, it just doesn't make sense given the dynamic of our relationship. I mean, she's dope.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what would your mother do if you went and forgave her? Because you know how those Jewish mothers are.
My mom passed away, so she's not here anymore.
Well, lucky for you, huh?
No. My mom was very similar to Stevie's mom. She was very loving and caring, and she didn't care about anything other than making her baby, aka me, happy, and my dad.
So she made no mistake with you either? There was nothing that you resented about her, while you were growing up?
I was a little bit of a rebel as a teenager, so I was really bad, and she didn't do anything that made me resent her. I've always been really close to my mom and my dad, but I'm an immigrant to this country, so family and just the culture I was brought up is everything. So there's really not a lot of resentment with parents. Like, your family is your everything. My why for working 3 jobs and going to college was to take care of my parents, who sacrificed everything to give me an opportunity to live in America.